Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just cleaning some tea that I spilled. Hello. I never know when to start talking because I wait for people to get into the room, but then there's just this bit where I'm just not saying anything. Sorry for people with misophonia. That would have been very annoying. Misophonia is when you can't stand other people's mouth noises. Annoying. It's annoying. Basically, I just got loads of really nice messages yesterday for my birthday. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I hate doing pre-recorded messages of any kind, really, where I'm like, hey, so I just thought I'd come and say hello very quickly and say thank you for your nice messages. I turned 29, so I've got one more year of 20s. I'm in a flat that is rented for work. Can't say what I'm doing, but I'm in a rented flat. And the alarm's been going off for ages, so that's nice. So there might be a chance that a fire alarm might go off, and then I will leave because nobody wants to listen to me slurping tea and a fire alarm going off. Also, there's no plugs near any tables, so I'm sitting on the floor in the corner of a room. I realised that I can't tell you what I'm doing, and I can't tell you where I am, and there's not really much going on in the world right now. Everyone's stuck in their houses. So, what do you want to talk about? Oh, reading any interesting books? Yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, so I got given American Gods by Neil Gaiman, which I'm reading. I tried to watch the TV show, but it seems like it's a better book than it is a TV show. Some things are not meant to be adapted, maybe. I don't know. It seemed a bit slow, the TV show. And what else? A book of A.A. Gill writings. A.A. Gill, the journalist who sadly died a few years ago. Who is... Sorry, someone's texting me. Who is brilliant, very funny. He wrote a memoir about when his years as an alcoholic called Pour Me, like P-O-U-R, Pour Me a Drink. And it's really good. And I got given a book about the origins of human life. Not Sapiens, a different one, but similar to Sapiens. About how geography decides what civilization is like. So I'm going to read that. And that's what I'm reading. What are you reading, Internet? What are you reading? What's this note? This is what are these things in the bottom? Oh, there are questions now. Nice. Did you do anything fun for your birthday? Well, London, where I was, is no socialising of any kind allowed. So I was with my family, which was very nice. When I get to see them. Please answer is not a question, Sophie. But there I have. How's quarantine? It's all right. I'm luckily working at the minute, which is great. I'm so grateful to be working. And I will be sharing with what it is soon. Although some of you have figured out, you crafty bastards. You know more about me than I know about me. This is when I sometimes look back on the live stream and it's just me like scrolling through messages not saying anything, which is really boring for everybody. But it is just me reading. But then I look at it and I think, well, that's what I spend most of my day doing. That's what I look like almost all day, just going through stuff on my phone from morning till night, getting angry about stuff. Hey, the Merry Wallopers are here. Hi, guys. Just getting angry. Wake up and get angry about stuff. Any projects being released soon? Yeah, one, but I can't say. But I'll tell you soon. What's the place I want to travel to out of quarantine? Japan, please. I want to go to Japan. Have I ever killed a giraffe? I don't think that was my idea to kill a giraffe. I have a friend. He had a fantasy about killing a giraffe with jumping and bouncing on a trampoline and killing it with a samurai sword. Will you come back as Grindelwald? I'm not Grindelwald. I'm the opposite of Grindelwald. Have I ever travelled to Switzerland? Yeah, I've skied in it and out of it. I've skied through it. How do you feel? I feel pretty good. I've decided that my New Year's resolution, not my New Year's resolution, my birthday resolution is to not give a fuck what anyone thinks for 1 year and see what happens, basically. That's my plan. Because I still do care what people think a bit. So that's my plan for the year. See where I end up. More successful or less. More friends or less. I won't sing a song now, but I have prepared Johnny Jump Up just in case. Nobody knows apart from one person who's in this, or some people that are in this room. This is only for them, but I have prepared that song. I will sing it at some point in the lockdown, in another pub lockdown. Although I did demo it to Kate over the phone, and she was like, you could probably do it better than that. Yeah. Also, so I'll get all these messages all the time being like, what do you do for feeling better in your mental health and stuff? And trying to meditate is a pain in the arse sometimes, but there's this on this app 10% Happier. There's the loving kindness one where you just sit there and wish yourself well, and then you wish a friend well, and then you wish enemy, well, not an enemy, but a difficult person well, and then you wish all beings on earth well, and that is really great. So I'm going to spend a year doing loving kindness meditation and not giving a flying fuck what anyone thinks. I bought a jumpsuit for myself for my birthday. I've lived in London, East London, for exactly 5 years. And now I own a jumpsuit and my hair is in a man bun. So, yeah. It took 5 years to become completely fucking East London. Lots of love, Mary Wallopers. Not with a jumpsuit. It's like an all-in, like a onesie. People in East London want to dress like a combination of Japanese carpenters, fucking lumberjacks, people in the military, and just generally craftsmen, even though we don't actually do menial work of any kind with our hands. We don't do any physical labour. But we want to dress like tradesmen. Old carpenters from back in the day. Now I own a sort of boiler suit jumpsuit thing. Like I need to put pens and spanners and things in it, even though I don't do a proper job. Did I say thank you yet properly from everybody? It's really nice to get lots of messages saying happy birthday. Thank you all for your nice messages, and just your nice messages in general. Recently, I got trolled by the conservative right wing in America. I haven't been on Twitter in about 3 years because I think it's bollocks and waste of my time. And just like people shouting at each other. And I had written underneath, there was an article about Jared Kushner achieving peace in the Middle East, and he said, and the article said, can Jared Kushner achieve peace in the Middle East? And I said, if he does that, I'll eat all of the MAGA hats. That was a long time ago. I went on Twitter. I haven't even logged on in years properly to write anything. And that day, I'd been trolled. But I just got thousands of comments of people. They picked up on the article because apparently Jared Kushner did something good. And thousands of comments telling me to fucking eat hats. All of the comments telling me to eat hats. Thousands of comments. Everyone being like, oh, what do you want with your hats? You want salt and pepper when you eat these fucking hats? You want ketchup with those hats? You better start eating hats. My favourite was eat hats now or delete this. When he'd say, or people being like, you liberal bastard, you predictable liberal, you're probably not even going to eat the hats because you're not a man of your word, just like all the Hollywood liberal elites. Like, I don't live in Hollywood, I don't live in America, I don't really think I'm an elite. And I'm not fucking that liberal, I just feel like a normal person. So yeah, like, am I really going to eat, like, if I was a man of my word, I would have eaten all of the hats for real. Hilarious. It's funny to read, it was weird to read all the hatred and also the glee that they got me. They were like, you fucking idiot. It's like, whoa, okay. This is weird. I thought maybe I'd do some sort of like video where I just read all of the comments one by one while eating like a cake hat. Because I don't care. I don't care about, like, whatever. I feel like the more important thing is that we, like, learn how to, like, talk to each other again. Because Twitter's just the worst. It's terrible. For people just yelling at each other. Can we not talk about politics? Yeah, sure. No politics. You should get TikTok. Fucking no way. There's no way that I need to waste any more time on my phone. Yes, Twitter is a political hellhole. Have I watched Bly Manor? People are talking about scary stuff. I don't really watch scary stuff. I watched Midsummer and loved it. And what else? The other one? Hereditary. Tony Collette. Amazing. But no. If I thought about getting earrings, what do you reckon? More East London? If I wore a boiler suit and had earrings? Did I watch the new David Attenborough? No, I haven't seen it yet because I've been working alone up here in an undisclosed location, and I tried to watch it by myself and was like, no way am I watching this by myself. It's too sad. I watched it for like 5 minutes and thought I was going to cry. I had to turn it off. But I will, obviously, so everybody needs to see it. You getting your hair cut soon? No, I've got to keep it long for work. And it's really long. I've just had a shower. I look like a crazy person. Somehow I'm gonna do this back up because I'm just gonna leave you on the floor for a minute with this plastic plant. Questions. I've got 99 questions. Some of your questions. I'm just trying to find one that. Sunshine? A question? Yes, sunshine. Otherwise, we'd all be dead. What are you grateful for? I feel like I look stoned. I don't even smoke weed. I feel like I look stoned. I promise you I don't smoke weed. What am I grateful for? So you do a gratitude list in the morning, and then that's a good way to set up the day. Because otherwise you get caught in all of the stupid thinking. But if you wake up and you're like, hey, I don't live in a war zone, and there's water coming out of my tap, and my family love me, and then you're like, there's nothing to worry about, it's all good. Love it. Weed is awesome, says Claudia Dame KX. Each to their own, Claudia. How do you think Boris is handling this pandemic? Not so great. Not so great. You know what I would like from politicians? I would like for them to be able to say, you know what, I really don't know. This is a really complicated issue, and we're going to try and put our best people on it, and I really just want to surround myself with experts who really know what they're talking about and who are better equipped to answer this kind of question than I am. But, we're trying our best. But they're not allowed to say that. They have to know everything, which they don't. I sound like idiots. Have you ever considered coming to Brazil? That is the most polite way that question has ever been worded to me, or the least direct. The most English way that question has ever been asked. Most of the time, it's just the words "come to Brazil." Yes, I have. I would love to go to Brazil. Seems like lots of people want me to go there. Sorry, we said no politics. Yes, you're right. I started talking about it again. But it's difficult not to, because it's like, what else is going on? We basically just watch the news and sit in our houses. So it's boring. Lancashire is a tier 3. Yeah, no one knows what is happening. Yeah, I can't say where I am, but it's also... Caitlin Stacey says, come to Brazil. Yes. To all Brazil questions, yes. I love Brazil. I want to go there. I want to go to Brazil. What did you learn about in the past few months? I need people. I need other people. You need people. You need to touch people. You need to talk to people. You need them. If you sit by yourself all the time, it's bad. Sweden, question mark? Yeah. Fucking Sweden, yeah. And then Colombia is near Brazil. I've been to Colombia. I've been so close to Brazil, but I didn't go. How much of Francis is in me? All of him. I consumed him whole. I ate his entire being, and now he lives in me and does my bidding. Pumps my blood around my body. He's trapped inside my mind. He's trapped. Are you going to cover Pumpkin? I don't fucking know. I don't know where we're going to be. What's the rules? It seems like the festival that's definitely not allowed to happen, Halloween. It's just you going and trying to get, like, to knock on people's houses, knock on their doors, get in their houses or near their houses and get handed stuff, sweets, hand to hand. No way. They're not going to let us. Masks, yeah. Put the masks on. But the whole, like, have some candy from my dirty, dirty house, from my gross hands, they're not going to let us. Free Francis 2020. No way. He lives in me forever now. He's my prisoner. What time is it? How long have I been doing this? Every time I do this, I go into a black hole of time. I forget how long I've been. I just came to say thank you, but now I'm trapped. I'm trapped inside my brain. I'm just reading through the questions when I go silent for ages. You should visit Mexico. I did visit Mexico at the same time. I went to Colombia, then I went to Mexico, then I went to Ecuador, and went to the Galapagos. And looked at the penguins and the flamingos and the seals. Swam with a manta ray. It was amazing. Am I sick? No. I'm not sick. Do you speak German? No, I don't. But I just decided, I've never been to Berlin, but I think that I'm going to just move to Berlin one day. Having never been there, I feel like it's my spiritual home, which is weird. But I feel like that's where I'm going to go. What are my plans for the future? Live in Berlin. No plans. Is travel scary during COVID? That was way before. Mate, you look stoned. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I'm not. But my eyes look so stoned. What's going on? Is this just me getting older? Why do I look so high? I haven't been high in like years. Literally. You should visit Brazil. Oh, yeah, I know. It's the lighting. Yeah, it's down lighting, I think. I'm being down lit. Look at that. So not high. Secret stoner. I don't even think, maybe like years ago you had to be a secret stoner, but now it's just completely fine. So you don't have to pretend that you're high when you're not. Or not when you're... I'm making such a bad case for me not being a secret stoner. Oh, my brother's here. He's going to want to come in the room. Eat all the hats. Maybe I should eat all the hats. Who is this message from? This is a text message. I think it's something to do with my fire alarm going off in the flat. Super boring for everybody. Do you ever feel awkward doing these things? Yeah. I feel awkward all the time. Well, not all the time, but I think it's just part of being a human being. But that's my new philosophy for the year. Just stop being awkward. That's a room, regbo, sorry. He's busy. Okay, my brother's too busy, apparently. What could he possibly be doing? What are you doing, Louis? Louis, what are you doing? These conversations just dissolve into just me talking directly to my brother and finding out what he's doing. There's a... Hey, from Iceland. I went to Iceland. It was the best. Where are you currently in the world? I cannot say. I'm not allowed to talk about it. But England. But specifically, I can't say. I think. What's your biggest desire in 2020? To get better at drawing. Draw all day long, get better at it. Get better. Louis is eating. I'm going to get him in the room. He says no one wants to see it. I'm forcing him. I'm forcing him. Oh, forcing you to eat on live.
Oh, man.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a wrap.
How boring.
Yeah, I asked them for this.
What time is it?
It's at 4:15.
Okay. You look like you just got up.
I've been about, mate.
Okay. You played tennis today?
No, my back is, in an absolute state. Geriatric back.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Do you want me to leave you to eat your wrap?
No, it's okay. I mean, they've just put way too... For all those watching, they've never ordered the Italian wrap in New York.
I can't believe anybody listens to us do this.
That's neither do I.
I just talked about a fire alarm, and now you're talking about how they put too much sauce in your wrap or something. This is
too much meat.
The worst. The worst. This is the worst.
What was the impetus for starting the live?
I was saying thank you for all the birthday messages that I got. Because I got loads of lovely messages.
He put more effort into thanking all of you than he did for me. Let me just be clear about that.
What are you talking about? I spoke to you on the phone.
You're like, oh, cheers, mate. Too much cake. Oh, anyway, I'll speak to that. It's like, okay.
Yeah. But I probably sound stoned then as well.
No, I don't think so.
When I was like, oh, I've eaten too much cake, I can't talk, bye.
You've definitely just eaten too much cake. It was definitely like, I've seen that condition.
You know what's happened? I'm doing all this clean living stuff, right? Eating super healthy, boxing, not drinking any alcohol. And then when I do, it like ruins me. Like just one, I'll have a pint, I'll have one pint and then I will like be completely pissed and fall asleep like starfish fall asleep, like wake up like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's
you got to keep it up. You got to keep the booze up. Otherwise, this is not advice. I'm not giving advice to anybody. I'm just saying in order for it not to affect you really badly.
The crux of what you're saying, and everyone pay attention, is if you start drinking,
if you want to keep drinking,
never stop.
I'm not. No, alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. But yeah. But I mean the cake. I mean usually I can eat cake and it not like ruin my day. But I couldn't even talk to you on the phone. I couldn't even sit with you on FaceTime. I was so I was going to say stoned, but I wasn't. I don't know. This like thing has been generated from me talking. I've dug myself into a what do you call it? What do you call it?
Sorry, I just want to comment.
What?
It was just, yes, drink alcohol. It was just...
Okay. Wow, you're really getting old, huh?
I know, I saw that. I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah, I am. I'm not getting old, but I'm like, I'm not as everyone. I'm getting these comments like, there's obviously a delay, and then you get a bunch of comments just saying, "Do you mean a hole?" And you're like, "Yeah." Digging yourself into a deeper hole. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hole. Yeah, all the comments are hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing those now.
I wish it could be like, right on. Why can't Instagram get it together to have the comments? Why on the news still is there a fucking delay? Why can we talk to each other normally, but
Oh
still on like major news networks, they're like, "Oh, we've got this guest in," and they're like,
yeah.
"Sorry,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I asked you the question. Why is it
I don't know what it is. They've got some weird
2020?
thing going on. Yeah.
They're still going by like this satellite link thing or whatever, or
I'm
is it?"
really not, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like tradition. Maybe they actually have heard it, but they just said they're asked to do it. People are used to it.
Yeah. Otherwise, people won't believe it's real news. It's like, no, this news is too fast. This is fake. Can't go. It's like that with filming. That like if you film with like, no, we filmed at this house the other day, and it was a real house, but because we were filming at it, it was like that house looks fake.
Oh yeah.
And people will think that house isn't real, even though it is a real house. It just looked like painted.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Sorry, I've got to put on a jumper. No.
Don't get undressed on this thing.
No. I also realized that the last time I did the live, I was wearing the exact same t-shirt.
Louis only owns one t-shirt.
True. I have a rack of 500 dark blue.
He's a starving artist who lives in New York, and he only owns one t-shirt.
Man, I'm not starving. You just see me eat.
No, that's true.
I'm drinking kombucha. You know what I'm saying?
What flavor? What terrible flavor of kombucha are you possibly drinking?
It's actually quite good. It's called Mystic Mango, organic and unpasteurized.
That other mango-based kombuchas are available.
The Mystic one is definitely the superior.
No, don't give them. Don't do advertising on here.
That's right. I can't mention any brands. I don't even know what it is.
What brand does it say on the bottom of my cup?
IKEA.
Everything in this flat is from IKEA. It's like a rented apartment. Everything. I'm in an IKEA showroom. I live in an IKEA showroom, and I'm pretty sure it's haunted by a small devil. You know, like in the Phantom Thread, when he has a fever, and he sees that woman at the end of the room.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It's his sister or something. When I'm in the IKEA bed in the IKEA showroom flat, it looks a bit like that. The room is really long, and the lighting makes it look a bit weird. And yeah, so it just seems quite like them. It seems quite ghosty.
Yeah. And there's a little girl at the end of the hallway, and she's like, "Do you want to build a quartz with me?" Whatever their chest of drawers are, they're like a doll.
No, I don't want to build your stupid furniture.
Good though.
Burn some sage.
Yeah, you've got the right idea.
I love Phantom Thread, says Liz Fishwarer. Yeah, I loved it the second time. This is a thumbs up. I loved it the second time. The first time I was like, what the fuck is this? I was expecting such a different movie because it was Daniel Day-Lewis' last movie. And I love Paul Thomas Anderson, and I was just expecting something more like epic. And it was just this family tale. And then the second time I watched it, I thought it was amazing.
Holy, Alex Rugman is here. Do you remember Alex Rugman? He went to school with me.
What?
I love Alex, yeah.
What's Alex Rugman doing here?
He's in there. He just said Rugman reporting for duty. I saw it.
Yeah. Millie's here.
Oh. Trouble.
When people I know come in, I don't like it because it makes me feel weird.
Alex texted me personally. He said he's really enjoying the live stream.
Is he? I think he's a liar.
I don't think he's a liar.
I just came to say happy birthday. It's now 9:30. What time did I start doing this?
Oh, does our mum have a favorite son? Now the real question from Nova Faith.
How could you not have? I mean, I mean, like, do all mums have a favorite one? No, Millie, you can stay. You can stay.
She actually is leaving.
Goodbye. Wow, that's weird. There's somebody saying with a picture of me as a child as the background.
Where?
Ari Reg. Yeah, anyway.
Oh.
Picture of me as a 5-year-old. No, our mum doesn't have any favourites. Millie's still here. Millie is our mother's favourite. She's mummy's favourite.
I think mum does have a favorite though.
There's another brother, and he's way more reasonable and intelligent. And if there's anybody who's gonna, he is. He's figured out how to be without having a nervous breakdown all the time.
Hey, who has the most nervous breakdowns, do you think, out of us?
Well, I've never had a proper one, but I freak out about work and like life in general.
Yeah. But everyone, let that be known, is that like everyone freaks out about the smallest things all the time.
I've agreed though that for a year I'm not going to care about anything.
That will not work. I wish it would.
I've already decided.
Oh, okay. Well, then you will.
Right?
Then you'll be fine. Yeah.
I'm not going to care.
Yeah. I'm reading a good book right now. It's called The Moth. And it's 50 short true stories, and they're great. And I would recommend anyone to read them.
I will interrupt you to say, can Louis grow a moustache or not?
Somebody asked that?
Yes.
Well, that's a bit of a personal question, isn't it?
Can you grow a moustache?
It's a very sad one.
A sad one.
It's a very sad one.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a little mangy thing. It's terrible. So I saved the world. I saved the world from that by removing it regularly.
Shaving.
That's a good way to put it.
As it's colloquially known.
What does Louis do? I mean, if I could find out.
Every time I call him, he's eating. Every time I call him, he's eating scrambled eggs, avocado toast.
I mean, you got, you know. Is there
He's
a
going
more
to play
consistent
tennis and he's eating an avocado every time I speak to him. Yes, I did get the facial hair from my dad. My dad's had a beard for his whole fucking life since he was about 4.
grow moustache? I am sorry.
I love that. Grow moustache. Grow moustache.
Can you say a word in French, please? Amande.
Louis' French is much better than mine. Is there a way that we can crowdsource the people to get to like make something together? Is that possible? Has people tried to do that before? Like used
Make something
collective mind, everybody in here, to like write a screenplay in like a day. You know what I mean?
No, I've never heard of that before.
Is it possible? If we all band together.
If you put 1,500 people in the same Google Doc.
Yeah, right now there's 1,140 people in this room. Surely between us we could make a movie, write a film.
I mean,
someone says, "What are you talking about?"
I think that was me. I think I typed that.
Oh, that is so funny. Google Doc. No, we can't all share a Google Doc. That would be horrible.
That'd be a lot of hacking. 100% a lot of hacking.
Yeah, and it just sounds like, you know, and I'm not talking about doing it in a way where we all say a word, where it's like, the man went to the man to buy a man from, and you're like, okay, who keeps saying man?
Suggested text.
Who keeps doing that? I'll scream, please read my name. Gazella.
2000. 2000. Don't forget the 2000. There's 1,999 predecessors.
Mm-hmm.
A movie about turtles attacking the world in grains.
What does the in grains bit mean?
Just like covered in flour or something.
When we win the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, who goes on the stage? Fucking everyone. We just rush the stage. Everyone. We come in from all angles. The zip line in, some people parachute in, break through the ceiling, coming up through the floor. You know.
Let's be honest. It's going to be on a Zoom call.
No, it won't. No, we won't. We won't accept. We won't accept an award if it's on a Zoom call. We're coming in person. I'm going to hide a bunch of people in my coat. All the smallest people can hide in the coats. Yeah.
Louis, can you show your rings?
I'm up for the parachuting. Who can parachute in here? Who can write a script and who can parachute? That's what we need on this team. We need parachutists, parachuters, paragliders, and we need writers. A team of writers parachuting into the Golden Globes. I'm small. Do I have to go in the coat? Do I have to go? Yes, you have to.
We've talked about this. We talked about it before.
You have to go in the. We've talked about this already, Fatima. You have to go in the coat. We should go.
No other option? Can't bring a bag.
No. Well, someone could go in a bag. Have you watched the octopus documentary on Netflix? Yes. Is anyone prepared to jump parachuteless into like a net, into a netted sort of thing?
I'll do that.
Land on a beanbag or something, but just perfectly land on a beanbag. You know when people jump from buildings, like across buildings and stuff, and then they do a bunch of rolls, like in movies. Is there a way that you could like do enough rolls? Like, can you always do enough rolls? If you're traveling at like 100 miles an hour from an airplane, can you just roll for like 15 minutes and survive?
That would be crazy.
You just got to keep rolling.
Or you just see someone just.
If you can just keep transferring, you have a lot of energy, but you can keep transferring it through rolls, and you come in at an angle. I don't know how you're coming in at this angle. That's impossible, but.
Okay, so you have to come in at the angle. Well.
Yeah, rolling for ages.
I feel like you're going to get rolled like you're in a wave. You need to get rolled in a wave, and that's.
Someone says I'm lost.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is absolute nonsense.
We're all lost.
Good. That's the kind of pizzazz that we need in this writing team.
Need a little bit of nihilism. This is the best.
Are you sure you're not high? No, I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to all of the gods from all of time and space and history. I'll surf. Great. Zana's going to surf in. How else are we going to arrive?
You both seem like such cultured British guys. Do you play video games and drink beer like other people in their 20s? Yes.
What was the question?
Definitely. They were like, you seem so cultured. Do you also play video games and drink? And I said yes.
Yeah, but I don't play video games that much anymore because they're boring to me. But
I'm trying to convince him to buy me the PS5. Everyone's proud.
Maybe later. Mandy says I'm high. Yeah.
On all of his Instagram posts, just comment.
Yeah, someone can marry. I'm still on this. How we're all going to arrive at the Olympics? No, what's the Olympics for films? The Oscars. Someone's going to Mary Poppins in from the top. Us British people are all very cultured. What about anything that we've said sounds cultured? I'm talking about fucking barrel rolling for 15 minutes out of an aeroplane.
I'm drinking kombucha, so what are your favorite
Meg 180 says she's got a racing license. What kind of racing? What kind of
Motorsport.
cars? What kind of cars? How, are we talking F1? F1ing into the Oscars?
5-3.
Just numbers. This is our writing skills getting off to a really good start. People just typing random numbers.
Do you like Game of Thrones? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Most of it.
Your brother, my daughter. What does that mean? Mama woo swagger.
Mama, whoa, swagger. Okay. Batmobile.
Batman.
I thought Louis was the main guy in Enola Holmes.
Batmobile.
Who's the main guy? Henry Cavill. I think it was Henry Cavill.
Stop talking about how we're arriving and give us the damn plot of the movie. What about if that is the first scene and we
The whole movie is actually just an acceptance speech.
or just trying to figure out how we're going to arrive for our award. That can be the first scene. Where could it go from there? You would be hooked, surely, if that happened in the opening scene. A bunch of people parachuting into the Oscars. Like, wow, what's this about? You know?
Oh, Henry Cavill doppelganger. I'm sorry, but like that's so
He doesn't look.
that's so kind of you. But I look nothing like Henry Cavill.
Who's your favorite Sherlock?
Favorite Sherlock?
How many are there? There's just two, isn't there? Really?
Nah, there's a bunch of them. Henry Cavill's one of them.
Oh yeah.
RDJ. Or a big boy.
RDJ, is that what people call him?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I like somebody who just wrote, "We'll materialize. I want silver blood." Yeah, we'll
and
all
then
of
also,
us.
Ian McKellen too.
Yeah, and we'll be there. Ian McKellen did it. Oh yeah.
Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, I think we can improvise the full thing. One take, one cameraman, 1,000 actors. Yeah, it would be like an improvised version of The Ark, the Russian film The Ark. Is it called Russian Ark? Yeah. Russian Ark. Whole film, one take, 1,000 actors. But they did rehearse. So that would be our gimmick. It would be like, you seen Russian Ark? Pretty good, right? What if they didn't even fucking practice? They just winged it.
Winged it.
Winging it.
Egg Benedict Cucumber Patch is the best Sherlock.
We've got one person who's willing to be an extra who dies.
Oh, Logan. Logan wants me to play tennis, but I have a geriatric back. I wish.
Yes, everybody is agreed that the idea is brilliant.
Listen, man, my phone's about to die, and I don't mean to be.
Get out of here! I've got to go. I'm going to go too because I've been doing this for ages, and I'm going to go and draw some pictures or something.
All right, everyone. Ciao.
This was a good first brainstorming of our
inevitable
Oscar win. We'll divide it up, and everyone can have it for one day, and we'll send it around, and everyone can have it for a day on the shelf.
Good. All right, bye.
Bye, Louis. See you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. I shall go too now. But thanks for listening to us talk absolute bollocks again. I love you all. And have a good time. Doing whatever you're doing. And what else? Yeah. Do some loving kindness meditation and put good vibes out to the world because everybody needs it right now. And also, if you fancy, there's something I just need you to put good energy about this week. Think positive things. Something good could come along. You need to help me. Make something happen. We're going to manifest it together. Much love. I love you all. Bye bye.